Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dr. Ali coming to you from Precision Chiropractic and the Body Intelligent. And today's video is staying with the same theme of sleep. Where I'm going to take it, though, is how to best support your body and your structure for a good night's sleep. So there's certain things when we talk about mattress, pillows, and sleeping positions that are all really important for you to support your body so that you can get the best sleep available. So I'm going to talk about mattresses first, and then pillows, and then sleep positions. And before I go into each of those, what I'm going to say is, in general, there's no one size fits all, no one best pillow or mattress to get or to recommend to everybody. I wish I had one, but again, there's a lot of different varieties out there. There's a lot of different things that you can choose from. Your preference is going to really call the shots on which one that you decide to go with. But what we're going to talk about is just some of the foundational things to keep in mind when you're choosing the pillows or the mattresses. So let's start with the mattress first and foremost. There's two major things when you look at mattresses. One is you want to go more towards a firmer mattress than you do a softer mattress. It gives better support, and it really allows the body to stay out of a sinking position into the mattress. You don't want to really allow your body to kind of seep into the mattress. So too soft a mattress is actually going to make your muscles or your body hold more tension during sleep because the mattress isn't holding the body for you. You're going to have to hold your body yourself with a too soft of a mattress. So go more towards the firmer side of things. And the second thing is look for a mattress that is non-toxic. You don't want to be breathing in or absorbing toxic chemicals 7, 8, or 9 hours during sleep. So firmness and toxicity are the two biggest things when we look at mattresses. There's a brand that we have recommended a lot to our patients, and one that we use at home for our own bed, and that is what's called Classic Brands. They make a memory foam mattress that's non-toxic. It's really supportive and also really affordable. I'll put a link to that in the comments below, so you can check that out if you want. But it's a great mattress to look into. So let's talk about pillows. Again, there's no one great pillow. There's a lot of pillows out there that claim to be the best ergonomic pillows and this and that, and they may be for some people. What we found is that everybody's body is different, everybody's spine is different, and the support that your body is going to need during the night is going to be unique to what you need. And so again, there's some recommendations I'll make. And then as far as what kind of material the pillow that you choose is made out of is going to be your preference. So whether it's a down pillow, cotton-filled foam pillow, you decide. Make sure it's something that feels supportive to your body and that also provides the actual structure support that we need. When we're looking at pillows, the biggest thing I want to point out is it's not the material that it's made out of. It's the thickness of the pillow, because that's really what's going to support your head and neck in best alignment. So taking this pillow here, I tuck the pillow in the nook of my neck. So I want to make sure that, again, the pillow isn't, my shoulder's not on the pillow. And then I try to sleep, because that's going to create a pretty big kink in my neck, and I don't want that. So I want the pillow above my shoulder in the nape of my neck. And so when I'm on my side, my head and neck in relationship to my sternal bone is all in alignment. And so my neck is equidistant between each shoulder. So I'll show you what that looks like on the side. All right. So laying on the side, I put the pillow in the nape of the neck. I let my head fall down on it. And then again, what I'm looking at, and you can have, your partner, a roommate, anybody look at how your pillow is best supporting your structure. And you want to look from the front view and a back view to see if it's best supporting your head in alignment with the rest of the spine. So when I look, is my chin in the middle of my throat and my neck? And then is the chin also right lined up with my sternum bone, right? So right where your two clavicles come together, there's your breastbone right there. Is your chin in alignment with that breastbone? So from the front, it's going to look similar to this. You want to make sure as you lay there, do both sides of the muscles in the neck feel equal tension? Are they holding equal tension? Or do you feel one side getting strained and another side contracting? So as you lay there, do a mental scan of your body. See how your shoulder feels. How does the muscles of the neck feel? How does the jaw feel even? Do things feel supported, right? So from the posterior view, as I turn around, same thing. My sacrum is here. I want one straight line from my sacrum all the way up my spine as it comes up through the upper back and then continues through the neck and the head. So again, one straight line from top to bottom. What we want to avoid when you're on your side is that you have a straight line through the spine, and then as soon as it gets to the neck's either leaning down or it's getting pushed away, so it's coming up. If your pillow is either too thin or too thick, again, your neck is going to show it by that kink that it has. So instead of your neck and the rest of your spine being able to relax during the night because it has proper support, one side of the neck, maybe the muscles may be shortening and contracting, and the other side it may be getting stretched. So again, pillow support, head over the neck, neck over the rest of the spine, making sure that, again, your normal structure, what your spine looks like in neutral, is being supported as best as possible. When we look at sleeping on your back, same thing. You don't want the pillows too thick. If you're somebody who uses 2 or 3 pillows to sleep on, your chin most likely is doing this. It's tucked towards the chest. That is something we don't want to engage with all night long. We also don't want the pillow too thin where the chin is actually away, so you're putting your neck into extension all night either. So again, we want neutral spine. So an orange size distance between your chin and your chest is a great visual to keep in mind. And I'll show you what that looks like too from up top. So again, we want chin in a neutral position. If I was to put a grapefruit underneath my chin, I have a good size space between chin and chest. And again, as I lay here, my shoulders don't feel like they're tensing up or contracting. My neck feels really supported. My jaw feels supported. And as I scan down the rest of my body, same thing. Hips, low back, everything feels like it can relax as I get ready for bed. Again, if your pillow is too thick, say this one, if you see there, my chin now is tucked and my head is tilted forward. There's a lot of tension and strain being put on the back of my neck, which we don't want. So biggest thing, always scan before you go to sleep. When you get into bed, does your body feel supported by the mattress and the pillow, or does it feel like your muscles are having to do the job of those support systems? And get really clear on where in the body may be holding tension and what needs to happen. Do you need a thicker pillow, thinner pillow? Do you have to take a couple pillows away if you're used to sleeping with multiple pillows so that the body doesn't get more closed in during the night? Now let's talk about sleep position. We want to best sleeping positions either side or back. One is not better than the other. Side or back sleeping are the two that are available to you. Stomach sleeping is a no-go. If you're a stomach sleeper, I highly recommend changing that habit as soon as you can, and it is a habit that you can change. There's a couple of things I'll talk about to make it a little bit easier to transition away from stomach sleeping. But when you sleep on your stomach and then your head and neck are torqued to one side all night, that can put a lot of stress and strain, not only on the soft tissue around the spine, but on the nerves that exit out of the spine. So if you are having neck pain or low back pain, and especially if you're having pain that radiates from your neck or your low back into your extremities, like the arm or the leg, or you have tingling and numbness in the hands, and you are a stomach sleeper, your sleeping position may be contributing quite a bit to the pain and symptoms that you're having. So let's make a commitment to really work on changing the sleeping position. One thing to start with is just really setting the intention before you go to sleep to sleep on your back or your side. So you just tell your body, tonight we're gonna sleep on the back. Tonight we're gonna sleep on the side. If you wake up in the middle of the night and you find that you've rolled over to your stomach, then self-correct. Flip back over onto your back, and recommit, set the intention of sleeping in a different position. In the interim, as you transition away from stomach sleeping, what I suggest is to get a body pillow. And what you're going to do is sleep on the body pillow at a 45-degree angle. And I'll show you what that looks like. So with the body pillow here, position the body pillow so head is on it, head, neck are supported. The anterior side of your body is still leaned up against the pillow, and so it still feels like it has that support, but my head and neck are in a lot better supportive and basically ergonomic sleeping position with the support of a body pillow. And as I transition away, what you're leaning at a 45-degree angle, so you're a little bit on the pillow and you're a little bit on your side. So try that out. Try the body pillow transition. And again, if you have, you may also find that sleeping with a pillow between your knees will take off some pressure from your low back or your hips. That's always an option as well. As you find different sleeping positions, pillow underneath the knees if you're sleeping on your back can take off some pressure on the lower back as well and the hips. So the biggest thing I recommend is when you get into your bed at night, do a scan and notice where you may be holding tension. And it may be kind of surprising. In my last video, I talked a lot about doing the scan to say, am I letting the bed do the holding, or is my body holding? And by breathing and breath by breath, you're allowing deeper layers of your muscle and your fascia tension to open up as you breathe, and let the bed do more of the holding and your body do less of the holding. That is a great technique to, before bed, let go of any tension that your body may be still holding on to just because of the course of the day. Also pay attention to how much tension is in your jaw or even in your forehead at night. And again, you use your breath to breathe into those areas and to just remind the body basically to let go of that tension, so that again the bed can do 100% of holding for your body, and that your body can release as much tension as possible as it gets ready to go to bed. So that's all the recommendations I have as far as supporting your structure for a good night's sleep. Again, if you have comments, questions, anything like that, let me know by commenting below. But I hope this sets you up for some really good Z's. Be well.